This message is brought to you by Helium Co.
Helium, helium, really light.
Number 2 element that puts balloons to flight.
Helium, one of the lightest gases on Earth, is also the second most abundant element in the atmosphere. Although this element does not pose a threat to the environment, helium abuse poses a threat to human health. Here to speak further is a certified doctor.
Hello, my name is Dr. Andres Amanda, and I'd like to talk to you about helium abuse. But before we get there, let's discuss helium. Helium, or He on the periodic table, is a colorless, odorless, non-toxic inert noble gas. Helium is found almost exclusively in underground natural gas deposits. Since it does not react with any other element on the periodic table, it does not harm the environment. A pro to this gas is that it is a part of the Earth's atmosphere. Now, a thing to know is that this element cannot be man-made or is renewable, so helium shortages are possible. Now let's move on to health effects and the topic of helium abuse. Here we have a boy. What's your name, son?
My name is Lance, and I'm 15 years old.
Now tell us about you and helium.
Well, it all started in my 9th birthday party. I was always a huge fan of balloons because they could float and take on shapes. Anyways, when I turned 9, my brother told me that helium was in balloons to make them float. He said that they were also in blimps and used in oxygen tanks of deep sea divers. He also said that helium, when you inhale it, your voice changes and sounds funny. It made me laugh and happy. So ever since then, I can't go more than several days without inhaling helium.
And how does this affect you?
I'm dizzy all the time, and when I inhale helium, it's hard to breathe.
See, that's because after so much use, that's led to an inadequate amount of oxygen in your lungs. It's a good thing that you don't inhale helium from an oxygen tank, because that can force gas bubbles into your bloodstream, which can then lead to a stroke.
Yikes!
Now that you know the consequences, I have faith that you will stop abusing helium. Although it's easy to purchase in a party supply store, you must learn control. You don't want to end up like 13-year-old Jordan McDowell.
Who?
She was a young girl who died after inhaling helium from a balloon she got for her birthday. Deaths don't happen often, but they have happened. There were 3 deaths reported by helium in 2010.
Thank you, Dr. Almanza. Because of you, I'm gonna stop abusing helium.
This boy now knows the consequences of helium abuse. He has stopped, and hopefully this video will help others stop too. For help, please call 1-800-HELIUM.
Yikes!